He's in. He's in.
Game. Taking a look at Los Angeles, few, if any, saw them dominating like this to start the series.
They're playing their best at the best possible time, in control and eager to seal the deal tonight.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanović is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center position.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Zubac. Powell outside. Outside Bogdanović. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up, and Powell with the lay-in.
Powell with a little teardrop action that time.
Now Philadelphia with it, and what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Harden. The 3, deflected. They recover it. Powell outside. Drops in the 3. Powell's got 5.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
George outside. The rebound by Bogdanović. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Harden. Rebound by the 76ers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Boomer. He's got 5. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Leonard outside. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
On the wing, Curry. For 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And the basket is good. He's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Clippers trail by 4. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
So for the Clippers, Simmons comes in for Zubac, and it's done in for Bogdanović. Powell finds Simmons. Outside Harden. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
There's so much talk about James Harden, how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
That one misses.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. James Harden, third.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Philadelphia now. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Three-pointer, Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Philadelphia leading by 5. 1:24 left in the opening quarter. Ah, nice shot by Boomer.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Let's go with a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Coffey comes in for Powell. Clippers trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Simmons missing. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Batum is checked in for Leonard.
Number 33.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Zubac with the steal. Here's Coffey. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Here's Boomer. Got it off in time. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
But so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Edwards, and it's Boomer in at the point guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Sixers. Bogdanovich has checked in for Los Angeles. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Over Bogdanovich. No good off the glass.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia leading by 11. The three from Curry. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
On the wing, Curry lets the three fly. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Zubac. Up top, done. He's scoreless. A nice shot by Zubac.
That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
Boomer passes to Curry. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Oh, nice shot by Boomer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Drummond. And it's Paul George in for Edwards. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Ben Simmons. Harden with it. Guarded now by George. To the wing, right side. Up top, Davis. Inside. Pass to Boomer. Puts up a three. The kick out. Curry. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 8.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Harden with a bucket.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Philadelphia leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half of basketball. Boomer can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now. Just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons comes in for Dunn. And the shot goes down.
They're trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Boomer. That's short off the rim.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all. And that is what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of this game.
Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Eubanks.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Here's Leonard. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Boomer. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boomer's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Here's Boomer. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
With one on the clock, takes it inside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
And that concludes the first half. The Sixers on top, up 11. And time now for the halftime. with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. That does it for halftime.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Clippers trail by 11. On the floor for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanović. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wembanyama finds George. Here's Boomer. Count it. Good. Boomer's got 29 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The drive by Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. There's Bogdanović with the 3. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanović has got 9.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Boomer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Steps back. Here's Leonard. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Kawhi, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Boomer. Goes to the fadeaway. Boomer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. 5th, Stephen Curry.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Clippers trail by 11. Zubac passes to Leonard. Bogdanović on the wing. No good on the 3. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Curry against Bogdanović. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Philadelphia leading by 9. Just under. Oh, I mean, just been. Oh, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. And Curry answers with a 3 of his own.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. 11-point game. Bogdanovich from long range. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Kicks it to George. Pass to Boomer. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Curry with the block.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
Philadelphia leading by 11. To the middle. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And the 76ers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And 1:01 left in the third. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Curry surveys. Curry at the rim.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Clippers trail by 9. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The 3 from Curry. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden from outside. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with George. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Eubanks. Dunn outside. Looking to get back on track. Leonard can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the 76ers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Count that one.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
The 15-footer, and he connects with a jumper. McCain's gotten his first points in this one.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Clippers.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
No coverage that time.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but he gets close, he's getting the ball.
Walker's shot is off. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot. Kumpo looking it over. Launches a three. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Davis. Giannis driving inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You got to be careful there. AD, great timing. He jumps all over you, swipes that ball, and ignites the offense.
Leonard for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Leonard. Fades back. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Eubanks. Powell comes in for Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Sixers lead by 5. Here's Boomer. He buries it from 3. Boomer's got 38 points.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Leonard with the ball. Started now by George. Leonard can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Right side Curry. Shoots over Powell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And it's Harden, that time on the assist from Powell.
Always seen this before. Harden able to hit it when it matters most.
Bogdanovich against Curry. Over Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Harden. Here's Leonard.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he makes both from the line.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Boomer. The Sixers again can't hit. So it's Los Angeles now. Powell for 3. Boomer pulls it in. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Here are the Clippers. They trail by 3. The Claw attacking. Yes!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for your Sixers.
So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From 12 feet, Zubac's shot is off. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done. Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
They tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, you said these games start to match.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. This is not where they envision themselves, Greg. Down 3 games to 2 on the road. And we know they're not playing their best basketball.
No doubt about it. And I'm amazed at some of the shots they've missed, some of the plays they've missed. The good news, though, they're still here. They still can turn things around, but it has to start tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Boomer, Antetokounmpo. He's out there with George. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wembanyama in at center. And George gets it to go.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, Wembanyama. James Harden missing on the three. George against Powell. The rebound by Paul George.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Boomer. Good on the three-point shot. Boomer's got 5.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Curry can't get it to go. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Giannis. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. James Harden missing on the 3. Sinks the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Harden, looking to end the run, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here is Boomer, done covering.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The 76ers leading by 15. Stolen by Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Harden, that's good.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
It's Curry outside. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. they came out with guns blazing.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. High post try, and again it's Philadelphia.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Floats one, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. For the three, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the 76ers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Davis is out there with Edwards. That's Boomer. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's McCain in at the 2. Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. Philadelphia dictating the flow. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
To the middle, intercepted. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Dunn finds Simmons. Back to Dunn. And they get it. Going inside.
Dunn finishing in style. And the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
So, for the Clippers, Brown is checked in for Batum. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Simmons. Then for the 76ers, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Drummond. And it's Paul George in for Edwards. Boomer gets the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Boomer, and he drives in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Pass to Bogdanović. The shot. And the shot falls short this time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Boomer. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Dunn. Six to shoot. Will it go? And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Boomer's got 6 rebounds in the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Harden kicks to Dunn. Pass to Zubats. Now Brown for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
A nice shot by McCain.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Harden kicks to Zubats. Lobs it up for Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
30 seconds left in the first half.
Timeout.
Called the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A different look for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Brown, and it's Powell in for Dunn. And the 76ers also making a change. Curry's checked in. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. Misses the 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night. Here's McCain. Guarded by Powell. Here's McCain. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Philadelphia. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35. Thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly got...
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia... And that's all for us.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Here's Boomer. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Fires the 3. Got a piece of it.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Powell with it. George picks him up. It's Powell with the drive.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try, because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Connects from three-point range.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 of 4 to start.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the call will go against Boomer. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here is Boomer. 21 points in the game. Traps in the tray. Boomer's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. And here are the Clippers now. Harden outside.
Foul.
And the call will go against Boomer. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Harden lets it go with the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The three. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense. A step slow, you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Leonard against Giannis. To stop the run. And Curry pulls it down.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Leonard the pass to Bogdanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Here's McCain. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. McCain's got 11 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Powell. Here he goes.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
A nice shot by McCain.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And stolen by Drummond. Here's McCain. He's covered by Bogdanovich. They get it back. Drummond passes to Lowry. Here's McCain. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. McCain's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Powell. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
The 3 from Harden. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Here's McCain. He's got 20 over Bogdanovich. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up.
Harper.
Oh, say does...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.